There's something satisfying about making some homemade food because it's always delicious. So in this recipe, I'm going to be showing you how to make some delicious, flavorful pork and chips, which is going to turn out mouth-watering. Wow. The pork is going to be filled with a very nice umami flavor. It's going to be just crispy, delicious, and it's going to be worth trying. Also, we're going to be making some chips for our side dish. Amazing. And it perfectly pairs with the kachumbari, which means that you have to grab the ingredients and try out this recipe. In this recipe, you're going to be making my favorite, that is fries, and I've peeled around 4 large potatoes, which I've thinly sliced. So you can see, very thin. So next, you're going to chop up some pork, onions. We have green capsicum, coriander, a few seasoning, which you're going to find listed in the description box down below. So I'm going to get straight into making my delicious pork by placing a pan over medium flame. Transfer in the meat into the pan. I'm going to place my sauces aside. You're going to use a spatula, stir in the meat and cook for around a minute just to add in a little bit of color. Then next you're going to add in half a cup of water. You're going to boil your meat for around 5 minutes over medium-low flame, and this is going to tenderize the meat and also it's going to cook the pork. In between, you're going to stir in your meat as it cooks. It's been 5 minutes and my water has fully reduced, so I'm going to sear the meat for around a minute. So I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of cooking oil because, as I said earlier on, my pork is not fatty. Then I'm going to let the meat sear. Also at this point, I'm going to place a frying pan for frying my chips over medium flame and wait for around 30 seconds to a minute so that the oil can get hot. Back to my meat. It's perfectly searing and getting that lovely color. I'm going to check if my cooking oil is ready by dropping in a piece of potato. Once the potato floats, the cooking oil is ready. If you notice that your oil is too hot, you're going to reduce the flames to low, or you can switch off the gas and let the oil cool a little bit. I'm going to be double frying my potatoes, so carefully I'm going to drop in some more potatoes and avoid overcrowding because the temperature of the oil is going to drop, hence your chips are going to turn out not crispy. I'm going to use my skimmer and toss the potatoes and let everything fry for around a minute. Wow, just check out my pork. It's looking super delicious. So at this point, I'm going to throw in some thinly sliced onions, toss the onions. I'm going to add in some Royco powder. This is going to add in some nice taste, season with some salt. I'm going to toss once more. Add in some light soy sauce, about a tablespoon. Crack in some chili flakes and squeeze in some lemon juice. Toss all the seasoning together and you'll catch a very nice color from adding in the Royco powder and also the light soy sauce. So everything is looking amazing. I'm super excited for the recipe because I enjoy pork a lot, especially with chips. The best. It's the best. After a minute, I'm going to check on my fries. And this is the first round. So I'm going to transfer to a plate lined with kitchen paper towel, drain off the excess oil, and add in the next batch. Remember, we have cooked the potatoes on the inside. So the next step is going to be adding some crispiness. So I'm going to add in the next batch carefully into the cooking oil. Always dry your potatoes before adding into the cooking oil because oil and water don't mix. Back to my pork. Wow! The color is just perfect. The light soy sauce has added in some umami flavor and the taste is absolutely amazing. It's well seasoned. So now because the onions have softened up and also they have that nice color, I'm going to add in some green capsicum, which is going to add in flavor. When it comes to capsicum, that is red, yellow, orange, and green, I always go for the green one because it's full of flavor. When it comes to red, yellow, and orange capsicum, it adds in sweetness to the dish. So you're going to fry your capsicum for around 30 seconds. You don't want to lose that color because it's going to turn out tasteless. My second round is ready, so I'm going to scoop out, shake off the excess oil, transfer to the rest. Double frying is the key when it comes to making chips crispy. So after around 30 seconds of waiting for the oil to get hot, you're going to transfer back your potatoes into the cooking oil and fry until crispy. And that is going to take around 45 seconds to a minute. Remember, the oil is super hot. Use your skimmer to toast the chips as it's frying. Now that my capsicum is tender and not overcooked, I'm going to garnish with some coriander and put out the flames. Wow, just look at that. When your fries are ready, you're going to scoop out, shake off excess oil, and transfer back to the plate lined with kitchen paper towel to drain off the excess oil. Wow. I'm going to put out the flames. And finally, this is the moment I've been waiting for because everything is ready. And also, I'm ready to place up my delicious meal. So I have some kachumbari that I prepped up earlier on. If you don't know how to make some kachumbari, you can check up here or in the description box for the full recipe. And it's super delicious. So I have a gorgeous plate. I'm going to transfer in my crispy, thinly cut fries. Add in my pork. This is a recipe for two, so that is a good portion for one. And add in lots of salsa or kachumbari. This pork and chips recipe is going to be a crowd pleaser once you try out the recipe because it's very flavorful, tender, delicious. Let me tell you, the first bite is going to make you dig in for more. So hope you'll be giving this recipe because it will only take around 30 minutes of your time.